Hey guys, it's Marissa, and today I'm just going to show you some easy, healthy meal ideas. This can either be lunch or dinner or breakfast if you're feeling up for it, so I hope you enjoy. First, I'm going to show you these open-faced rice cake sandwiches and a side of sweet potatoes. So first, I am scrubbing my sweet potatoes, and then I am cutting off any of the areas that are sprouted because the sprouts actually are toxic, so you're going to want to get them out. And then I am just cutting up my 2 sweet potatoes into fries. I just kind of do this randomly. I don't have a way of cutting them up, but yeah, they're all different shapes and sizes, but it all works out in the end and it still tastes delicious. So once I'm done cutting it all up, I am just putting them into a pan with no oil and topping it with some fresh rosemary. Then I had my oven preheated to 425 degrees, and I am putting that in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes, just so that way I can check on them because I don't like when they burn. And then I check on it and I put it back in the oven again. But while that is cooking, I am making my brown rice open-faced sandwich things. And so first I'm just cutting up an avocado, and I'm doing the little square trick where you cut it, which I am very bad at. You'll see here in a minute. Then I am slicing up some tomato and getting my rice cakes ready. So here I go trying to open the avocado to get all the perfect little squares, and I fail every single time. I don't understand how this works. But then I'm just taking about 1/4 of the avocado and putting that onto my rice cakes, and then I am topping it with spinach and the tomato. And that is it. It's really that simple. This could even be a really good midday snack. So then I checked on my sweet potatoes, put it back in the oven for another 6 minutes, and then they were finished. So yeah, this was a really delicious lunch. I absolutely love sweet potatoes, especially when they're the bulk of my meal. So next, I'm going to show you this really yummy sushi bowl. So first, I'm just cooking up some rice. You can use any rice you like, but right now I'm using jasmine rice. And I'm just putting some in there and then filling it up with a little bit of water, which I always use too much water. I even used too much water this time. And then I'm bringing it to a boil and then lowering the heat and simmering it for only about 10 minutes. It doesn't take long for jasmine rice. And then I am just shredding, grating some carrot and slicing up some Persian cucumbers. Persian cucumbers are just the smaller ones. And then I'm taking the other 1/4 of that avocado and getting it ready. And getting my romaine ready. And then also getting my low sodium soy sauce. Yeah, I just keep forgetting to name things. So then I'm getting my big bowl. I'm just trying to show you how big this bowl actually is. And putting romaine in the bottom. And then when my rice was done, I put that on top of the romaine. And then obviously I just put the toppings on top of that, and it's really that simple, and it's so delicious. I have this many times a week, and it's so quick, it's easy, and you can make a bulk of it and just save it to make throughout the week, and then you don't even need to worry about making lunch or dinner. And I'm just putting a little bit of this low sodium soy sauce on top, and I'm ready to eat. And last, I'm showing you how to make these pita pizzas. Now let me just tell you, I totally experimented with this and just threw this thing together. I didn't look up any sort of recipe and it turned out amazing, so I highly recommend just doing this. It's so good. So I'm just taking 2 whole wheat pitas with this Prego tomato sauce. It doesn't have any oil in it, so it's very good, and it's also kind of low in sodium. And then I'm topping it with kale and some mushrooms and heirloom tomatoes. And I almost forgot, but I got some fresh thyme to sprinkle on top also, and let me just tell you, this was one of my favorite parts of the pizza, so I'm so glad I did not forget that. So then I am just putting it in the oven at 350 degrees. And I set the timer for 10 minutes and then checked on it, and then I put it in for another 10 minutes, so 20 minutes altogether, and it was done. Perfectly baked. The pita holds the pizza. What am I saying? The pita holds the pizza together very, very well. It doesn't get flimsy like whenever I used to make this with tortillas, so I highly recommend using a whole wheat pita to make a pizza. So those are just a few of my favorite meals. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below what you think, and be sure to subscribe so you know when I put out new videos. Bye guys!